Episode 7. Welcome back to Live Action Newsletter. Today at 10:20 to 10:30 a.m. on Lillian's Interviews, Lillian Caldwell interviewed John Elder Robison, who wrote a book called Switched On, a memoir of brain change and emotional awakening. It tells of a person who volunteered to become a lab rat at Harvard University for people with autism. Go check out the audio at facebook.com/PWR Network LLC, twitter.com/@LCaldwell. Our next upcoming guest is March 22nd on Tuesday afternoon, Sally Denton on Lillian's Interviews. She wrote the book Profiteers, telling the story about Bechtel and the men who built the world. It will air from 2:30 to 3 o'clock. On Spreaker.com. Our next upcoming guest will appear in April, on April 14th from 10 to 10:50 a.m. Annie Clark and Andrea Pino will speak about campus assault. One of our hosts, Jeannie White, is preparing a special report on campus violence by visiting with several spokespeople from the University of Michigan. We'll keep you updated for when she interviews these people about the unspoken campus violence striking all of our college campuses. Our weekly schedule for this week includes Monday, noon to noon 15, political poetry with Carolyn Howard Johnson, coming up in April. 1 to 1:15 p.m., demystifying Alzheimer's with Mary Yaman Garoon. On Tuesday from 9:30 to 11:30 p.m., TV Confidential with Ed Robertson. You can hear all these programs scheduled at their times if you go over to Spreaker.com/LCaldwell. On Wednesday from 8:30 to 9 p.m., What the Animals Tell Me with Flash Silvermoon. From 10 to 10:45, Myth and Legend, History and Religion with Dr. James Rietveld. On Friday from 3 to 3:30 p.m., Social Connect with Jeannie White, and from 3:45 to 4 o'clock, Political and Social Commentary with Dan Riley. Then on Saturday from 1 to 1:15 p.m., Demystifying Alzheimer's with Mary Yaman Garoon. And now a commercial from our sponsor. Do you need to get your message out to the world? Your story, news release, advice, experience? Try one of our 30-second, 45-second, and 60-second commercials. Do you need additional time? Try our 5-minute pod info commercial and get your message, your story, out to the world. Contact Lillian at 610-273-3083 or email lscaldwell@passionateworldradionetwork.com. Did you know the state of your state's health? Well, in Connecticut, 7% more are getting a flu vaccine, while there's still a high percentage of hospital deaths. In Maine, premature deaths are down 11%, but there's a high prevalence of those needing all their teeth extracted. In Washington, there's a low level in inactive adults, but poverty is up 5%. In Maryland, broken hips are down 20%, and there's low prescription drug coverage. In Rhode Island, there's a high percentage of health screenings, but pain management decreased by 14%. In Iowa, there's a low ICU use, but there's a high prevalence of activity-limited arthritis pain. And before we go away and stray, let me leave you with this thought from Alexander Clark. Let us watch well our beginnings, and results will manage themselves. Thank you all very much for listening. You can catch a live action newsletter on youtube.com/PWR Network LLC, facebook.com/PWR Network LLC, twitter.com/PWR Network LLC at Caldwell, at Google Plus at /Lillian Caldwell. So join us there. Thank you all and have a great day.